Well, hello. I am back. This is my post-op day for my second eye of cataract surgery. So, um, recovering, still having some dizziness, probably a little bit of nausea still from the anesthesia from yesterday, but doing well and figuring things out because now both eyes are farsighted, so I'm not being able to see near. So I had picked up on Amazon a pair of readers that are two times magnification, which was recommended by the surgeon to just try out. So I'm using these because my appointment for my evaluation to go over what I'm going to actually need for my vision isn't until January 5th. So I'll be trying things out in the meantime, what works and what doesn't. What I will say is my granddaughter was here Saturday, and I was showing her how to make yo-yos, like so. And I could not get the needle threaded. Well, today I threaded a needle. I did have to use these readers, but I did thread a needle, which I couldn't. My vision was getting worse. So I had the first surgery, and my second surgery yesterday wasn't until 2 weeks later. What I noticed was that my vision was just getting worse and worse as the week went on last week. So I was just having a really hard time because one eye was farsighted, the other eye was very nearsighted. I mean, I can only I have to take my glasses off and I could see like this close, but I couldn't see things without my glasses on. I couldn't see things past. It was all blurry here. So I was very nearsighted. So there's a big difference between what was going on here, and my brain is still going, what is going on? Having a hard time adjusting to this, but it'll do it because this brain can do major things. But in the meantime, I'm getting used to using these readers to try and get me through. I made what I found I'm taking them on and off all the time and losing them. So this is the case they came in. So I just took a piece of ribbon and tied it to the ends of this, and I'm wearing it around my neck. And I'm just sticking this in my little bag when I'm not using them. I think I need to use them now to show you what I'm doing. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell because I can see this. But so what I have not been doing this last week, I was not doing much machine sewing at all because I was just having troubles. Everything was making me tired too. I just had troubles this week. So I was doing more hand sewing where I was using the old eye, which was still nearsighted. So I was using this eye with my glasses on to do close work. And then this eye was just not doing nothing because it still had the old prescription. So I wasn't able to see straight through that either because I had that in there. I tried taking it out and it didn't work for me. I got really nauseous, double vision, and it was bad. So anyway, working on the vision. But this is what I got done while I was having these vision problems this week. I still have 2 more blocks to do for my Beauty All Around applique. But I did get done with this one. I just now got done with the quilting on this one. And this one is going to be my cataract surgery block because the vision was coming and going during this. So there are some areas where I'm like, ooh, that was not good. And it was just good that especially these middle parts here, my embroidery floss was pretty blendy. So I'm just glad about that. So the mistakes I made don't stand out so much. But this will have a record of my process through cataracts. This is my cataract quilt, Beauty All Around. So this is the one I'm working on now. I just started. I'm doing a gold around the black centers of the flowers. Since I had the gold on my needle already from the previous block, I decided to just continue with the gold, and I'll do that through those and then figure out the colors for the rest of it. Anyway, I'm having fun with that. Another thing I could do was pull out my slow stitching box with scraps and figure out a layout for the center page, which is, I think, 6 and 7. Yes, 6 and 7. So I came up with some scraps to make this. And this is the foundation of it. I'm going to probably do something around the sun and then have some rays, embroidery coming out there. This was some lace. I'll probably do something with that to make the clouds there. Maybe I'll embroider some birds flying. I was practicing some yo-yo making. This is smaller than my size large one. So I decided to, maybe I'll put those on here. No, this was not yo-yos. This was the Alley Pops. The Alley Pops. Let me show you that. I saw another video. I've had these in the drawer and I haven't been using them. These are Alley Pops. So you put your material over top of the larger one, and then you stick this one in here, and then you spray starch around it, and then fold it in and iron it, and it makes these perfect circles. And I totally forgot that I had these Alley Pops. So I was doing some of that with the Alley Pops, those blue circles there. So I figured maybe I'll make some yo-yos, or maybe I'll make some more Alley Pops. I used the Alley Pop too for this one, for the sun. It's pretty cool. So I think I'm going to make some flowers on this page. Practice some flowers with some stitches that my friend Edie was sending me videos of, and I think I'm going to try some of them on this page. So this is the Tula Pink Rabbit. I made the my eye case using some of this fabric, and I fussy cut that out. And I think my rabbit wants to live on this page also. So anyway, I just came up with, I was doing my scraps, you know, I was processing scraps, and I just decided to piece some of those together for like grass and blue sky, and I thought that could be some water, but we'll see. But anyway, I did that this week, or last week, and also have cut out the pieces for my UFO for November, the morning glories. So I have everything cut out. This is the applique. It's a huge sheet. It's pretty big. Made the binding, so that's ready to go. And these are all of the pieces that are cut out and organized. So I could start quilting on that. So what I'm doing now is just seeing how things are working for my eyes. I haven't done any sewing on the machine since my surgery. So this will be, we'll see, like, do I need glasses? How am I focusing on the sewing machine? So that'll be a test for this I'll be working on. But this is the Morning Glories quilt. So I'll be working on sewing together the background and these blocks first. See how that goes. So that's my plan for this week. Is I've already done probably a good 45 minutes on this while I was watching Leanna, the Pastry Queen Farm Animals, Pastry Queen Farm Animals channel. Anyway, I'll probably link her in my description. But I was watching her video while I was working on this. she does lives every day just about. And I was watching her replay. So I had this bag. This bag came from one of the Bella Rose boxes. Little gauzy, beautiful bag. I thought that would be perfect for my Alley Pops. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Is I'll do a little bit of, I just do a little bit of stitching on this. Probably I want to try doing mostly work on the Morning Glories and do some hand stitching on this week. So let me know what you're doing, because we have Thanksgiving coming up. It's just going to be me and the husband for Thanksgiving Day, but we'll have a good time. I'm going to make a turkey because I like to have leftovers. That's the thing. Gotta have leftovers. And then I can sew. I don't have to worry about cooking. So that's my plan. Let me know what your plans are and what you're working on. All right. And it's good to see you guys again. It's been a look. It feels like it's been a longer time than it probably has been. But I'm doing pretty good. And my surgeon is wonderful. And I'm very glad that I got this done, because I didn't realize how bad my eyes were getting until I could see again. I can see things again. It's amazing. So I'm very happy that I got this done. I don't have any regrets. And I know it's going to take a little bit of a while to get used to, and I have like a regimen of drops that I have to do for the next month. Eye drops, but that's okay, because I'm on the road to better sight. So thank you for being with me and listening to my saga of cataracts and what I've been working on. So have a great week, and let me know what you're doing. Bye.